So something really unexpected just happened. Do you remember that Clowncore video that I made like about a year ago? Well, it's blown up like crazy. That video only got like 100-something views, and now in a span of maybe a week, it's at over 1,500 views, which is just blowing my mind. Like, I can't believe that there's so many people who are now suddenly interested. At the end of that video, I told you guys to send me recommendations on bands that you thought sounded similar to them, or at least what you thought was amazing and is usually considered weird and experimental, and I gotta say, I'm absolutely overwhelmed at the amount of recommendations that I've got of music. We got like nearly 25 different bands to go through. I've lost count, I don't even remember. But anyways, I'm gonna try my best to go through every single one of them in this video. Really quick disclaimer, for some reason on this side of music, all of the videos tend to be very flashy lights and whatnot. So if you have epilepsy, please turn back now. That is your warning. And the video is going to start in 3, 2, 1. Everybody kept telling me, Mr. Bungle. Everybody's saying to check out the song Carry Stress in the Jaw, so let's check it out. Right off the bat, I'll just say they're definitely a lot more chill than Clowncore. However, they got the crazy saxophone brassy part. They do have the quick percussion, and I'd say that that's pretty similar to Clowncore. So I can see why you guys were recommending this song. All right, next on the list is Hardcore Anal Hydrogen. Neat, this band's got a lot of thrash elements in it, super fast, it's super frantic, and at the same time, I do like how it has the weird glitchy stuff going on, the weird electronic glitchy stuff, and I also like how there's just a sudden breakcore sort of rhythm in it too. So, really quickly, just a lesson here, breakcore came from this very famous drum break in this song. And then artists took that drum sample and then they turned it into things like this. So it's a cool flavor that's in, well, Hardcore Anal Hydrogen. So next one, Drum Corps. Hold on, give me 1 second. I just realized I think maybe you guys would enjoy actually seeing my reaction to these things too. So just really quickly, I'm not like a huge fan of the dude's vocals. I really appreciate the instrumental. I think grindcore fits really well with the sort of weird experimental stuff of breakcore, and I like hearing the fusion between the two. I think it's nice. I'd say that Drum Corps definitely scratches the same itch that Clowncore does. Let's keep the good recommendations going. Alright, next is Pin Up Went Down. Wait a second, that's like Marilyn Manson's Obscene. This is so good. Oh, it's weird. Yeah, you got the heaviness in it. It's Definitely experimental. Ah, very cool. I'm gonna have to come back to the song and listen to all of it, because geez, that's great. Dude who recommended this one said that John Eric Cada would be a stretch, but hopefully we'll still enjoy it. So let's see. Tell you what, this band or artist, I don't really know, definitely has a lot of Igor vibes, I think. I like it. I like it a lot. It's much slower, much more like rhythmic. Very cool, very different. I like the blend of different genres in it and whatnot. Yeah, definitely a lot more Igor sounding than Clowncore, but I like it, and I think it's really good. While we're on the topic of Igor, though, cannot recommend them enough. Alright, next, Trioscapes. I've had multiple people telling me, check out Trioscapes. Ooh! Whoo! They have a saxophone. I'm very happy about that. That was the one thing I really, really liked in Clowncore. Now you got my attention, people. You got it. Very weird. So they're like a jazz core, math. You know what I'm trying to get at, right? Like the weird time signatures of mathcore meets, well, jazz. God, I love this. I gotta listen to this whole thing sometime soon, because this is great. Leave it up to the expressiveness of jazz, but then meets the complicatedness and weird aggression of like mathcore. Not feeling that. Alright, let's check out some dog fashion disco. Very cool. I like that a lot, actually. I do like the weird blend of electronic vocals on the heavy instrumental. Very cool. Very cool. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Diablo Swing Orchestra, if you've heard of them. Alright, somebody said Future Doom. This is going to be interesting, I can already tell. Alright, so breakcore, electronic-y stuff. Very cool. Dude, a minute long? That was crazy. I don't even know. That was awesome. That was honestly great. And seriously underrated, by the way, in songs, is the cool, like, orchestra backup epic kind of vocals. I love it in Igor, and I love it in this song. Oh man, it's so good. I'm gonna have to check out more of this. This was awesome. All right, let's check out this Blast Mzungu. Oh god. So I can't say I'd have this play at my wedding, but I could see myself trying to get into like the creative mindset and listening to this. Okay, we're good here. Hey, I respect the fact that they tried to do their own thing, and that's tough to do. All right, let's check out Secret Passage by Coughs. This was awesome. This was very cool. I do like how Coughs does it in a little more drawn out, kind of like a build up type of way. It makes me think of like Tool, kind of, in the sense that it's progressive and it just builds on itself. And then in the background, when the brass just goes all crazy, I think it's pretty awesome. Puts a lot of texture on that part of the song, and I like it. Very memorable. Alright, let's check out Worker.
Exercice de casse clair numéro 1.
Alright, Worker. Very Agore sounding. Electronic-y and glitchy. Holy cow! Hold on. You're trying to tell me that this has heavy guitars, heavy vocals, really, really thick crushing drums, and it's got a cool like saxophone in it. This is awesome. Oh my god, for that alone. That was good. Good recommendation on whoever it was that put that. Thank you. So here is Cause for Effect. Oh god. Very cool. Sounds like, I think, 2 people. Sounds like you got a bassist, and I bet you the bassist is doing the growls as well, and a drummer. Really cool. Very unique. Definitely weird like Clowncore. It has the same crazy mathcore kind of breaks and stuff like that, and where the drums and the bass match up perfectly with one another, and it's kind of out of this world how they keep in sync with one another, you know, just like Clowncore. Okay, so I don't have high hopes for a name like this, but let's check out Rape Party 2 by Alien Fucker. Oh, God. I'm sorry, guys. The vocals, they just don't do it for me. Alright, let's check out Sudoku. Planetary Sudoku. Oh, very cool. Ooh, a piano. Oh, that's cool. All right, I have to come back to this. Sudoku. Sudoku? Yeah. The person who uploaded this album actually labels this as experimental/progressive grindcore, and I say that that's a perfect way to describe it. But man, and then they just slap a saxophone on there, which is really cool. On to Square Pusher. Okay, this is very relaxing and ambient. Makes me think of new wave and that kind of stuff. I really like the 80s kind of electronics. That's pretty cool. Definitely not like Clowncore, but cool nonetheless. All right. I had a lot of recommendations for Aphex Twin. Alright, I tell you what, it's a lot more chill than Clowncore. However, as far as electronical, experimental type of artists go, this is pretty good. Not like Clowncore, but very cool. I'm intrigued by it. I think it's interesting. I like the weird noises. I'm getting kind of sick and tired of just the standard lo-fi hip-hop, you know? And this kind of fills that itch, I guess, that I have. Alright, let's check out this John Zorn person. Beautiful guitar work. I mean, it is just a guitarist, but it's very good. Got a nice flamenco kind of style, very Spanishy. It's beautiful. It's not like Clowncore, but I like it. I have a very special place in my heart for Spanish-sounding music. John Zorn, amazing guitarist. Doesn't sound like Clowncore though. So we're checking out Hella. I know Hella's drummer because I'm a big fan of Death Grips, and I believe he drums in Death Grips. This song makes me realize something, though. What I also really like about Clowncore, just like Hella here, is I love actual drums. Nothing against breakcore. However, there's just something about having somebody be able to play that frantically. It kind of makes me think of like Animal from the Muppets. If somebody can play that way, I think it's crazy the amount of stamina and the amount of like articulation that they'd need in order to be able to pull those kinds of songs off. Very cool. Hella's awesome. I'd have to go back and check that out, especially because I listen to Death Grips. Like, it just feels right to do that, you know? Okay, let's check out Polka Dot Cadaver. Oh boy. I don't have high hopes. Very grindcore-y. Wait, what? That can't be actually part of the song. I'm sorry, I take it back. I'm sorry for judging the name. Very cool. I actually did not expect that at all. I mean, you can't blame me, okay? Because when I hear Cadaver, I think of Waking the Cadaver. However, this was very palatable. Kind of surprised. The light part kind of doesn't change enough for me. I get a little bored halfway through. However, you know, once it starts picking up, it gets a little heavier and it bounces between the rock, kind of indie rock sound to the light piano-y stuff and whatnot. It sounds really good. Believe it or not, I was expecting something to be ridiculous so much to the point to where I couldn't enjoy it. But actually, it was a little too basic and I got kind of bored. So Polka Dot Cadaver, what a surprise. I was not expecting that. Alright, I got Vanessa and Snares recommended to me. I gotta say, I know Vanessa and Snares. He's a breakcore artist. You can see in this picture of him, look at all the weird things that he hits and stuff. I already know him, but God, he's a good artist too. If you like the weird breakcore stuff, you'll like him too. Anyways, DJ Scotch Egg is next. It's not bad, but maybe it's just because it's like electronic-y drums and it just doesn't change enough in the tone to like keep my attention. I don't know. It's not bad, but it's not my taste in experimental music. But I can see how people would like it. Let's check out Shit Matt. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay.
Run it!
Oh, neat. God, what is up with these cool artists having really dumb names? Who wants to be called Shit Matt? Very cool, very cool. Again, if you like the weird breakcore kind of stuff, you'll like Shit Matt. I'm gonna take all these recommendations and just put them into designated playlists for when I'm in the mood for it, and I'll go back to it. I think my favorite breakcore artist is probably Ruby, My Dear, and I know I'm a little biased because he works with Agor, but good stuff. We got Mulk. Oh, this is nasty. Something big is gonna happen. Whew. Well, that was an experience. Feels like I just got punched in the face like a billion times with a brick wall.
Let's go find Brooklyn.
So, I'm actually really happy I got to check out all of these bands. You guys have so many good recommendations. I have two that are my favorites out of all of them. Trioscapes, as well as Future Doom. I think those two are awesome. Not in the sense of them being just like Clowncore, but just as far as experimental music goes, I think it's great. Listening to all of these, though, make me realize that there truly is just nothing like Clowncore. So I figured we should end this video off by checking out their newest album and some of my favorite songs off that album. Anyways, if you like Clowncore, check out their latest album. It's so good. Thank you all so much for all of your recommendations. And again, if you want me to spend more time on a specific band, let me know. I'll do the research, I'll look into it, I'll tell you what I find, and we can experience more and more together. What is it about Clowncore that you guys love so much? You know, what is it that makes them unique to you? Tell me about it in the comments below. And if you have any other experimental music, please tell me. I loved doing this. This was just as fun as doing it a year ago. I hope you all had a good time just exploring music with me. I hope you at least got something out of this. But anyways, stay beautiful. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.